Hello everybody and welcome back to No Man's Land. Today we're doing a quick news video, also kind of a discussion video, talking about the negatives that people have been talking about the game and the community lately, and kind of the chaos that has ensued after Damien has been posting not a review but an analysis of the things that he thinks are wrong with the game so far, kind of in broad terms. So what we kind of want to talk about first is that there are bugs. He says that there are bugs with creatures. Creatures are spawning in the ground sometimes, near water, but he said that that was pretty limited, so that doesn't seem like a huge issue. He also said that in one instance, the trade was very imbalanced, and something that he was able to find could sell for a lot, and that unproportionately amount to how rare it was, because he said he could find it a lot of places, but it was really priced as if it was a very rare resource. And because of that, he was able to get basically unlimited money. Also, he talks about how he got to the center in 30 hours, and that's what he claims, is that he was able to make it to the center, although I don't think we have proof yet that he did that in 30 hours, which kind of is a disappointment if you think about it, because some people were expecting, and I think Sean actually said one time, that it would take over 100 hours to get to the center, and that's what a lot of people were expecting. Although I think on a large scale, that doesn't really work in a game where it takes 100 hours to do the first objective. But also, he said that there were game crashes, so that the game crashed a bunch of times and it was kind of unstable. Now, this all sounds doom and gloom, and a lot of people are freaking out about it and panicking. The Reddit, the subreddit is really broken down into hell. But what I want to say is stop panicking. The reasons for this is because, one, the game he's playing could be an old copy. It's not necessarily something that somebody stole from GameStop or another video game retailer. It could have been taken from a demo. It could have been an early reviewer copy that somebody got and gave to him, something that was altered. I don't think that is as possible as that Hello Games is just planning a day one patch. That Hello Games has been, the update one that they've been working on for the past month or so, is a day one patch that will fix at least hopefully some of these issues that Damien is talking about in his Reddit posts. Also, I think that it's got to be kept in mind that this is one man's opinion and one man's experiences, so we can't generalize and freak out about stuff that is said to be going on in this game based on what has happened to one guy. And also, I don't know why everyone trusts him so much, although I do think that he's probably the real deal, and I think the points that he's making might be valid, at least in the release of the game that he's playing. But also, I do think that we should take it with a grain of salt. This is one guy, and he's on Reddit. He bought the game for $1,300, I believe it was, just to get it a couple days early. And there's an interesting article, I'll link it down in the description, that talks about this and asks why we should put so much stock into one guy who's playing the game, and his opinions might be different than ours. Also, I do think that even if these issues are in the game once we get it, I think that it'll be good that we knew about it now, so that we could kind of expect it. And also, I think that these issues aren't that big. There are much bigger issues that you could have than the game crashing once in a while and a couple of bugs with creature spawns, although it would be ideal not to have these bugs. But I think that it's an indie game with a procedurally generated world. You expect bugs and glitches. A lot of people have been thinking of this game as perfect, and you can't expect a game to be perfect, otherwise there's no way that your expectations will be realized, and you're setting yourself up for disappointment. So my message to the community right now is to stop panicking, to think about everything that's been said in the community, take it with a grain of salt, but also to kind of expect some problems with this game, because there's no way that No Man's Sky is going to be this one perfect game, the only game ever to get everything right. So you can't set unrealistic expectations. Temper your expectations, get ready for the release, and stay excited. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring.